What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. Today, we are going to be breaking down some of the big plays, the big picks, the big wins that we had today. And we're also going to be talking about the order types that I use, since I've been getting a lot of questions about that. And I'm very, very happy to have each and every one of you here today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and entice some of our friends here to come along. So we're just going to say this: live now, come for giveaways. Boom. So like I said, guys, if we can get more than 350 people in here tonight, we will be doing some giveaways. So bring your dog, bring your husband, your wife, your friends, bring whatever you can bring, guys. Bring your robots, whatever it takes to get us over the hump tonight. All right, so let me just go on YouTube and make sure the audio is good. In the meantime, I want you guys to comment where you're tuning in from tonight before we get into the lesson, okay? All right, then can I hear myself? Yep, okay, I can hear myself. So, okay, somebody brought the dog. Good. All right. So, all right, so I got the picks up here and all that. So let's go. Let's throw some of you guys up on the screen. So we have Mike Jones from Hialeah, Coy Stockton from Houston, Texas, Nirmal Patel from Oakland, California, Robbie W from the Swamp. I'm guessing that's in, where's the Swamp going to be? In the Bayou in Louisiana. Eaton Miro from LA, LaShonda Hall from Louisiana, Tarby Tuna from Orlando, Brendan from Dallas, Melly from Singapore, Giovanni from Mexico, two more, Verizon Guest from Houston, Texas, and we got one more, Ravi S from Maryland. Boom. All right, guys. So thank you again for being here. So we're going to recap the picks today. We're going to talk about all of my entry styles, my methods. We share a lot of free education tonight because that's what we do. All right. So first and foremost, let's start off with Upstart, UPST, and we're going to hit the market replay here, and we're going to discuss why I picked this for a pick today. Okay. So first and foremost, whenever I'm looking to pick a stock, I'm looking for my patterns. My patterns are a precondition before I enter a play. So another way of thinking about it is my patterns are like marinating chicken before you put it on the grill. You want to get that chicken nice and flavorful before you throw it on the grill because it tastes better. Very simple. So right here, guys, we have the Trading Wars Holy Grail pattern. So what the Holy Grail pattern is, guys, it's an outside bar with an inside bar. So the outside bar is very important. Let's zoom in here. The outside bar is very important because it breaks the high and the low of the previous day, which is a form of trapping traders, because you have trap shorts, you have trap bulls, and then when we add an inside bar on top of that, we get consolidation. So with the consolidation, we're going to get option premiums that are getting beat up and decaying. And because of that, we want to come in when we get a good deal. So when we have the Holy Grail pattern, we have a chance, we have a likely chance that we can see some type of breakout the next day. So that's the whole point of it. That's why I use the preconditions. That's why I let the chicken marinate a little bit first, because I want to make sure that it's ripe, that it's ready to rock. You see what I'm saying, guys? And then from that precondition, then we go down to the 5-minute, the 3-minute, the 15-minute, whichever time frame you want to use, and then we execute on the trades. All right. So here we go. We got Andrea in here with the $10 already. Thanks for UPST today. Thank you very much, Andrea. I appreciate that $10. That is going to the Starbucks fund. Thank you very much. All right. So let's go into the 5-minute chart. But before I go into the 5-minute chart, can you guys hit me with a 1 if you understand the precondition, the prerequisite? We need a prerequisite before we take a play, because if we don't have a precondition, if we don't have a prerequisite, then what's going to happen is we're going to get lost in the market. We're going to be all over the market. We're going to be here, there, and everywhere, and we're not going to be increasing our chances and our odds, okay? Because we're going to be lost. But what I want to do is I want to narrow it down to about 4 to 5 picks every single day that have my preconditions, so I know I have an edge. Okay, so let's go down to the 5-minute chart and let's discuss this play on UPST. So I want you guys in the chat to start throwing out some of my what are some of the plays that we can do? I'm going to write them down here because we're getting a lot of new people. I'm so grateful for that, but we have to go through this again so that we can help everybody. Okay, so how do we actually enter the trades? Well, the first one is the trigger method. Okay, so trigger method. Okay, and the second method, guys, is the drill down method. Okay, that's very simple. So trigger and drill down. So let's just talk about that quickly. So the trigger method, guys, you see these two yellow lines, this one and this one. So these are the lines that I identify for where I want to go bullish or I want to go bearish. So where I want to go long or short, where I want to buy calls, where I want to buy puts. So if we break above this yellow line here, so 228.48, I'm interested in a bullish direction because what I'm seeing here is anybody that was shorting here, 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 and even here, that they're going to be trapped and we can squeeze through their stop losses. If we come down here, then I'm seeing bulls are going to be trapped and I'm going to be looking to short. Okay, so that's the trigger method. Trigger method is the levels, level by level, very easy. Now the drill down method is what I'm known for. It's a little bit different, but it's not too complicated. So the drill down method means you want to drill down. So you want to go down into the lower time frame and you want to look for opportunities. Okay, so one that we have the opening range breakout, and this can be used on the 3-minute, the 5-minute, and the 15-minute. Okay, then we have the Fibonacci extensions, and we have Fibonacci legs, and we have fractal trading. Okay, that's what the drill down method means. So the most easiest one, the simplest one, is opening range breakout, where I'm going to show you guys right now, and then we'll talk through the other ones as we proceed. Okay, so let's go ahead. First, I'm going to hit the replay. So right off the bat, guys, boom. So first candle breaks through the trigger right there. Boom. Let me see here. Mike Jones with the $1.99. Way to help Rich. Hit like or tip when you can. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate that greatly. How do you define trigger levels? I'm gonna write about that in my book, guys, because it's not the high and the low of the previous day. It's a little bit more that I put into it because the high and the low of the previous day is a little bit like archaic. It's what people teach you in the 1960s. I do stuff differently, guys. I do stuff differently because I trade the market every single day, and I need an edge. And taking the high and the low is not going to give you an edge. I'm going to be honest. Okay, I have different ways. That's a topic for another video. So for now, guys, I post all of it for free. So you just when I post the picks, guys, like right here, you'll already have those levels. Okay, so this is the one for tomorrow. Anyways, so right off the bat, guys, we break the trigger and we're filled right away in the play. So the way you enter here on the trigger, guys, is you have to have something called a conditional market order. Conditional market order. So what it says is when UPST breaks 228.48, then fill me on the options, okay? And it depends on your broker if they have that or not. I use Interactive Brokers and they allow me to do that. So make sure you guys call your broker to see if you can do that. If not, you just got to be fast. Like you go down to the 1-minute chart. You can go down to the 1-minute chart at the open. And right here, guys, right when we break above here, right? That's when you want to get the calls, okay? So, but I like conditional orders because it's a little bit easier and to automate that. We got Chutron here with the $10 super sticker, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. So there's the 5-minute. Okay, so that's a trigger right there, guys. That's a good 20 to 30% push right there for those of my friends that are scalpers, right? And then what I want to do, guys, is the next thing we can do is the opening range breakout. The opening range breakout is the next strategy we can use. And as I wrote it down here, guys, the ranges I look for are the 3-minute range, the 5-minute range, and the 15. So with the 5-minute range, guys, you could see it right here. We have the high of the first 5 minutes and the low of the first 5 minutes. So what we're going to do here, guys, the opening range breakout means if it breaks the high of the first 5-minute bar, I'm going to go long. I'm going to buy calls. If it breaks the low of the first 5-minute bar, I'm going to buy puts. I'm going to go short. So let's see what happens in the next bar. Boom. So the next bar breaks. So you're triggered in for your calls, guys. And there we go. You have another nice, beautiful push up. So pretty much like I teach most of you guys, you really want to look for 2 pushes up, and then you really want to be getting out of your position, most of it, leave a little bit on for runners. So right here, we have the first push, we have this pullback, and then we have the second leg. Right around here, guys, is where I will be looking to exit the position, 90% of it, if you're going to be day trading. If you want to swing trade it, guys, that's totally up to you, but you have to adjust your risk parameters for that, all right? So we did the drill down, we did orb, we did, and now we're going to do fractal trading. So what is fractal trading? So fractal trading, guys, is when we have an inside bar like this on the 5-minute chart. So it's an inside bar inside the daily inside bar. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I call this fractal trading because we have in trading, we have as above, so below. We have fractal in nature. There's inside bars happening on the 5-minute, and those inside bars happening on the daily and the weekly, etc., etc., etc. So I like to take some of these inside bars on the 5-minute because what's this showing me here is we have pause. We have a pause. We're tightening up right here. We're consolidating a little bit. And just like the daily chart, guys, we're looking for a breakout, but on the 5-minute chart instead. So you had 3 solid, valid plays today, all making money right here. So we had the trigger, we had the orb, we had the fractal. So there's no excuse on UPST, guys. Free money on this one. So let's go to the one thing that I wanted to show you guys is also the 3-minute chart. So the 3-minute chart, guys, the 3-minute chart is the also an opening range breakout we can use. And I like this one a lot because you could see this one here, guys. Look at this. So the first 3-minute bar, you see all of that short pressure that came in there right on that 3-minute candle. Look at all the short pressure, right? So what do you guys think is going to happen when we take out that short pressure, when we take out that wick? What do you guys think is going to happen? So comment in the chat. What do you think is going to happen, guys? When that short, see that short, look at the short seller. The short seller, we were shorting when we broke into the new high. They were shorting this. And what do you think is going to happen when the next candle comes in and bam, it just takes it out? What do you guys think? What do you guys think is going to happen to that? Right? This is what we call a stop run. You see this, you see why it's so violent? Because it's a stop run. Because any shorts that were hitting this, guys, the next bar hits the stop loss. Wham! And then we're gone. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And right here, guys, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek right here, guys. You see this right here? You see this over here, guys? This is one of my Trading Wars Nirvana variations, right? So this is one of the Trading Wars Nirvana variations that I've been working on. And you can see, guys, it was a winner. So I'm gonna be doing some more testing on the Trading Wars Nirvana pattern that I told you guys I'm going to be working on. But I got to do a little bit more testing. But so far, it's been really, really well. So far, it's been really, really well. But anyways, so what we're going to do here now is we had that. And really, guys, there wasn't really any, let's fast forward to the end here. There wasn't really too much Fibonacci legs here, guys, because the reason why there wasn't is because we just had a squeeze. And whenever we have a squeeze, you see how the shorts were there at the open. We had a squeeze, and the squeeze basically it goes vertical because it's an emotional type of trade. It's not really a technical trade. It's an emotional. It's trap shorts getting squeezed. And I just want to point out here, guys, you can see at the top of the range, right? We had this nice double inside bar pattern from my indicators there, guys, a nice double inside bar pattern, and then boom, beautiful short down, right? So even at the top of the range, guys, we had a lot of inside bar patterns here for you to try to take a short. So even the short, guys, was still pretty decent. But you know, I like to trade the first hour at the open, take the plays, and move on. So hit me with the 2 if you're okay with upstart, and we're going to move right on. All right. So hit me with the 2 if you guys are good to go, and then we will proceed. Yeah, I'm trying to try to talk about everything as much as I can tonight. I'm going to give you guys my time. I'm going to be answering questions, going through swing trades, looking at the picks tomorrow. Whatever you guys need from me tonight, I'm available. And this is the place that I need to be in order for me to have the biggest influence that I can on the world. This is where I need to be. All right, so let's continue. So Visa is the next one. So let me get rid of all of that. So I also have Derry here, my little brother. Do you have any comments, man? You good?
So far, so good. Keep it rolling.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so let's go to Visa. So as you guys can see, we're starting to mark up the charts, and we're starting to take all of this information, like all the plays that I give every single day, guys. We're starting to actually compile them and put them into a nice guide, a nice book, so that you guys can come, you can refer to the book, and then you can use that to help you trade. Because trading is basically the same patterns are playing out over and over and over and over and over again. And you're basically just trying to take advantage of patterns. That's pretty much it. All right. So let me get rid of all this here, and then let's discuss Visa. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to the daily, and then let's hit the market replay. So this one was a very beautiful trade, guys. This one went for 500% return. So the puts were going at around 50 cents right? And then from 50 cents, they went all the way to $3, guys, a 500% return. So it was absolutely beautiful play. And I want to talk to you guys about this, all right? So some people are saying the screen is blurry. I'm not sure why. Maybe just refresh, okay? Refresh. So here we go, guys. So we had this inside bar that closed yesterday, okay? So we had a beautiful inside bar that closed yesterday on Visa. So now, guys, with that inside bar on Visa, with that close, right? What do you guys think is happening to the option premium? What do you guys think is happening to the option premiums when we have a tight inside bar like this on Visa? Are the premiums increasing or are they decaying? What do you guys think? DK, good. Yes. So now, guys, when I do these picks, guys, I'm not just looking for inside bars. I'm looking for a little bit. I'm looking at the overall chart pattern as well. And I wanted to point something out on Visa that caught my attention. And it was really this right here. So, guys, you could see that Visa actually had support here and it had a support right here. So there was a lot of buyers that were trapped in Visa going into today. And because of that, guys, I knew right off the bat, if we started to break this trigger or if we had any bearish momentum right off the open, we could actually have a big multi-play breakout, right? So what I mean by that is any bulls that were in here, they can get stop run. And that's exactly what happened today. I'm so happy that I shared this with you guys. I know a lot of you guys banked. I mean, guys, if you banked on Visa, right? If you guys banked on Visa, hit me with a 4 in the chat if you banked on Visa today, okay? And then let's keep going. So here we go. So here are our 2 yellow lines, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit the market replay. Boom. So here's the first 5-minute bar. Okay. So for all of you guys that, that you follow me for a long time, etc., you know what to do. What do we do? What can we do with the first 5-minute bar? What can we do with the first 5-minute bar? What do you guys think? So what can we do with this? What is a basic trading strategy that we can use? Orb. Good. So there we go. Orb. So we can do the opening range breakout. Very simple. So how are we going to do the opening range breakout? Let's draw 2 more lines. So we're gonna draw a line here and we're gonna draw a line here. So all we're gonna do, guys, boom, boom, boom. We got here Armando with the $5. Grateful to have run into your account. I'm grateful for you being here, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, okay, if Visa breaks the low, I want to buy puts. If it breaks the high, I want to get calls. So what happens? Okay, right there, we trigger into the puts. We pull back just a little bit, right? But we trigger into the puts right there. And then there it is. There's the follow through. So that's your 30 to 50%. There's your 100% right there. Okay, so this is what we're looking for, right? We're looking for the break, and then we're looking for it to actually come to the trigger also. Okay, so we broke the orb and then we broke the trigger. So that's how you envision the move before it's happening, because we already did the homework last night on the daily chart. We already looked at the chart. We already said, all right, there's a lot of bulls that are trapped in Visa. And if we can come back down here, we can squeeze through that trigger and we can fall. And look at this, guys. Bam. Look at this. Look at this move. We were just up here. Do you see that move, guys? Beautiful. So the puts went from 50 cents to $3. All right. So that's a 500% return. Okay. So 50 times 3, right? 50 cents. Right. So let's say you get 5 times your money. Let's just say that. Okay. Let's say you don't get all, let's say you get 5 times your money, guys. You put in $1,000, you make 5,000. You put in 10,000, you make 50,000. You put in $100, you make $500. And if you hit that, guys, if you hit that one time, you're good for the rest of the month. All right. So when it comes to day trading, I always play the same week expiry. Okay. And whenever I'm playing opening range breakout, I always at least have my stop loss on the other side of the candle. Okay, I have a full video on opening range breakout on my channel. There's a lot of variations to it, so please check it out. Okay, how do you know when to exit? You got to scale out, and you have to scale out, and you got to leave some runners on, put your stop loss to break even, and keep trailing it down. Use the Fibonacci's to trail it down. Use the 2 legs, the 3 legs, etc. Okay. All right, so let's continue. So hit me with a 5 if you guys are okay with Visa. Visa pretty straightforward. I mean, you take the orb, it gets going, it's done. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's look at the 3-minute chart. I just want to see here. So 3-minute chart was even cleaner. So here's a 3-minute chart, guys. We have the first 3-minute, and we have the orb of the 3-minute, and then we even have a beautiful inside bar. So I am a real big fan of the 3-minute, the 5-minute, and the 15-minute. I love those candles. And here we go, guys. You could have taken that inside bar. That's a fractal trade right there. Let's look at the 15. Okay, so while I'm writing this new book, guys, I'm going to show examples on the 3, the 5, and the 15. That's all made me money. All right, and here we go. Here's the 15-minute opening range breakout. Beautiful. So really, guys, there's no way that you could make money on Visa today. I mean, even if you didn't take the orb, the trigger was right there, and it just flushed right through. It just flushed right through. So very, very, very clean. Let's continue. That one was very good. Visa, but Square was a little bit more trickier. That's totally fine. Let's discuss. So I'm gonna start picking it up because we're already 21 minutes in. We go to the daily chart, right? So we go to the daily. What do we see? Well, we had a holy grail. Okay, we had a holy grail yesterday. And you can already see how we close. We close with another outside bar. So this is a very rare situation that can happen when we have a holy grail followed by another outside bar. That's pretty rare. And basically what that says is that a lot of people got trapped. But when I look at this chart, guys, I think it was pretty fair. And let's go through it. Okay, so I hit the replay. Boom. All right. So here's the trigger for the short down here. And the trigger for the long, it disappeared. It was somewhere around here. And then we're going to hit play. Okay, so the first one, guys, you trigger long. And right away, you give it all back. Right? So the trigger long, it was a failure. The orb was still money, right? Here's, if you took in the orb, you would have gotten in short right here, guys, right? That one was still money. So that's good. So even though the trigger failed, the orb worked. Okay. And then what I'm going to show you guys here is we had a Fibonacci leg. This is called the morning leg from my book right here. So if we take the Fibonacci from the high to the low right there, guys, we had a nice little tiny Fibonacci right here. So boom, pull right back in. And the reason why I like this Fibonacci setup here is because we had a signal. So right on the 382, right around the zone, we had an outside bar. So when you have a Fibonacci combined with a pattern like an outside bar, you can just strictly take the bar. So here's the bar. So we can take the bar right short right here, stop above the high, and that's a beautiful rollover. And then you can see here, guys, we start to roll into these targets right down here. See the 272, you see how we bounce? That's what you call a measured move in the Fibonacci. And I wanted to bring this to you guys, your attention right here is, so once we roll over to the 272, we actually had another leg. So normally, guys, I want to be out on the second leg. The third leg is a little bit more riskier, but as long as you're scaling out, you can always leave one runner on just for the hell of it to see if you can get those huge gains. And right at the bottom, guys, right at the bottom of this range, we actually have a holy grail set up. So let's just go into the Discord and let's just make sure that that came through on the daily option picks. So let me just see what time it was. So Square at 11. So if we go here, Square at 11 right here, Square inside bar. So just wanted to make sure that alert came through to the members there. So there we go, holy grail right there, guys. And then boom, the rest is history. So the holy grail pattern is very powerful, guys. Don't sleep on it. Beautiful. But definitely Square was giving a lot of range bound action, and that's still fine. If you lock in some profits where you can, and you trail where you can, put a stop loss to break even, guys, you could still walk away with some money. And I saw a lot of people did walk away with some money. Okay. And then the next play that we actually had was the afternoon leg. So the afternoon leg, we take the Fibonacci from the high to the low right here. So this is right around 11, right? And then we start pulling back up. As you can see, guys, this was a beautiful, beautiful short into the end of the day. We had that 786 rejection. So the afternoon leg, what I talk about, guys, in my book, the afternoon leg, what it means, it's the leg that comes around lunchtime that's going to take you into the close, not the morning. The morning is the first half an hour, first hour. It's looking for those first few pushes. And then after that, by time lunchtime, we'll have a full range. And that full range right around here, you can see this 1145. It comes in, we have the high, we have the low, and then we can use this inverted hammer at the 786. Beautiful, beautiful setup from a Fibonacci. And this one just rode it all the way down, guys. So this one, it doesn't get easier than that in terms of a rollover because you had very, very slight pullbacks, basically none. So nice plays overall. So I would say definitely you would lose with the initial trigger, but there's a lot of fair opportunities. Orb, okay, Holy Grail's down here, Fib, and then another Fib. So I still think it's fair. And I know some of you did make some money on that. All right, guys. So hit me with a 6 if you're okay with square, and then we're gonna move on to space. So hit me with a 6. Let me make sure you guys are okay. Okay, boom, 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 boom. 6, 6, 6. Oh, we got an OG in here, guys. We got an OG in here. Let's pull this guy up right here. Boom. We got Badge Selva up in this chat. This guy's an OG fan. He's been here from day one, guys. Shout out to the brother Badge putting in the work. Appreciate him. All right, let's keep it rolling. Space. Okay, go to the daily. Start off again. So what do we have on space, guys? We had the reason I like space today is because we had a very, very tight inside bar. And you see how tight that inside bar is, guys? Like it's so small. And can you imagine that? So on the 1st of September, this was the range of space. Look how small it was. You see how small it was? The range was from like 2665 to 2733. It didn't even move a dollar. And what does that mean to you as a trader? What does it mean to us as a trader? It means that the option prices are going to be cheaper because when you start consolidating, when you start getting tight, the premiums are going to start to get decayed. Okay. So that's a very important concept. That's why I always use the setups. I always use a precondition before I enter the play. So hit me with a 1 quickly if you understand that concept. That's one concept I want you guys to take away. Okay. I want you to take away the option decay part of the game because you want to get something when it's a good deal. You don't want to get something when it's overpriced, right? But what do most people do on Twitter? Most people, they will recommend that you buy something, you buy calls, you buy puts when it's already moved. Like if space was up here at $32 today, then you would hear everybody saying, man, space is going to the moon, buy calls, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Those calls are going to be 5 or 10 times more expensive than an inside bar calls. And guess who's going to make money off of that? The same guys that are telling you to buy the calls and the puts are the same ones that are writing it and giving it to you. So get the pen and the pad out. We got a pen and pad alert right now. Okay. Can I get a pen and pad alert in the chat? Okay. I need you guys to write this down because this is very important. Okay. So when we have an inside bar, what it means is that we've been consolidating because we haven't been able to break out of the range of the previous day. And because of that, the option premiums are going to take a hit because options have a time value associated with it. Okay. And because they have a time value, when you spend one full day consolidating, you're going to lose that premium. Okay. So there we go. All right. Yeah. If you trade shares, it won't affect you. Exactly. Shares doesn't have time value and intrinsic, all the Greeks. It doesn't have all the Greeks. It's just straight up. You buy at $10. If it goes up, you make money. Simple. Okay. So let's go into the 5-minute chart. Boom. Hit the market replay. Where are we? Replay right here, 9:30 over here. Boom. All right. So right off the bat, guys, boom, we have this huge candle. So to really understand this candle, we have to go down to a lower time frame. So here's the 1 minute chart right here. So this candle, guys, opened completely below the trigger. So whenever we open below the trigger, what we have to do, guys, is we have to wait for the opening range breakout at least. Okay. And let's go back to the 5. So here we go. So here's the first 5-minute bar. Okay. We have to wait for either the opening range breakout or the retest. So we have that boom opening range breakout right there, guys. We break the high. So we're triggered in for the calls, and then we chop around, and then we have a nice little leg out. Okay. So as long as you took the opening range breakout there, you took the 5 minutes there, you get a little bit of heat, but you're still all good. And one thing that I wanted to point out is, one sec, we got Kunal Thakur with the 199. Thank you, brother. UPST was fire. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, UPST was fire. It was awesome. I think Visa was just disgusting though. So right here, guys, this is what I really want to point out. So for those of you that did not take the opening range breakout, or the bar was too big and you didn't want to get in, that's totally fine too. You have the most beautiful opportunity to enter this trade. It doesn't get any better than this. You have that inside bar calling your name right there. And let's just go in the Discord. Let's make sure that that thing is there. Space inside bar right there, 9:55. Okay. So those alerts can help you if you're looking at a lot of charts. Then you can say, okay, space inside bar. Let me set my bracket up. If it breaks the high, I'm going to go long. Breaks the low, I'm going to go short. So there we go, guys. So even if you didn't take the orb, you had that nice, beautiful inside bar right there. And I'm pretty sure that's sitting on top of a Fibonacci. So let's look at the morning leg. Beautiful, right? So that's exactly what I thought. So it's sitting on the 50% retracement, right? So that is a powerful combination. We have an inside bar on the 50% Fibonacci retracement. Doesn't really get better than that. That's picture perfect, okay? So there we go. And then you can see once we tag the 50s, the algos start loading in. Inside bar comes in, boom, boom, boom. Everybody's loaded, and then we just start trying to go to the moon right there. Okay, so that's clean. That's a very, very clean play. Very, very good. And then look what we have at the top of the range. At the top of the range here, guys, we have a double inside bar pattern. So the way that the double inside bar pattern show up here, guys, it shows up like this. It'll have back-to-back bars like this, space inside bar, like that. Okay, so we had the back-to-back right there. And then, guys, this is a nice little trade here. Boom. Okay, so we have a little break up here, guys. Little bit more. So even this, guys, that's good for a scalp. Guys, you can still make money. I know you guys want big money, like big plays. But if you take this push from here up to here, guys, you can still make some good money. You can still make 15, 20%. You could still take some shares. You can make a few bucks there, guys. So don't underestimate the other patterns. All right. And then right here, guys, at the top of the range, we have a holy grail. So far, all my patterns working well. Inside bar, great. Double inside bar, great. Let's see what happens here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So this one was a fake out, right? Because we break below and we come back up. So that's fine. We're going to have those. That's a part of the game. We continue. Right? And then right around here, guys. So this is around 11:30. I'm done. I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to play it anymore. Especially if I caught it down here with that inside bar, scaling out, put a stop loss to break even. Let's see where it goes. And then there we go. Boom. So we had a big rollover into the end of the day, but that's fine because you take your money on that push, right? Put the stop loss to break even. Even if this one comes and hits you off for break even, not a big deal at all. And this is the thing. This is the thing with day trading, guys. Sometimes you have money on the table. You got to take something. That's why I always say scale out, take something. If you want to go for the home run trade, that's pretty fine as well, right? But just make sure that if let's say you're in a position and it went up 100%, it went up 200%, don't let that come back and be a loser. You can let it go to break even, but you cannot let that become a loser. So if anybody bought calls and they held it and they didn't get to break even and then they ended up with a losing position, that's bad trading. Okay. All right. So there we go, guys. Hit me with a 5 if you're good to go there. And then I'm going to start looking at the picks for tomorrow. So hit me with a 5 if we're good to go there. Those were the 4 picks. Pretty clean. Visa, and Upstart were freebies. I would say the other ones were a little bit harder, but even though it was harder, it didn't mean you couldn't make money. Okay, just because it's harder doesn't mean you can't make money. You just got to get better. You just got to push every single day, guys. You got to push. You got to push, 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 push. This is like trying to get to the NBA. You got to take those free throws. So before we get into the picks for tomorrow, this is what I want to say. The book, I'm writing it. It's taking me a lot of time because I don't have as much time as I used to have. It's a lot of work. So this is what I want to do right now, guys. I know you guys watch my videos. Okay. And I talk about a lot of the stuff in the videos. But right now, I want to hit me with a 2 if you're looking forward to that book. Like if you think you would rather have something written that you can refer to, or are the videos enough? Because I want to know how to allocate my time. All right. If you guys really, really want it, I'm going to put a lot more time into it. But if not, guys, I have too many projects going on. Okay. I see a lot of 2s. All right, good. So this is what we're going to do. So with the book, this is what I'm going to do. And this is what I need you to do. I need you to hit the like button right now and comment. And what I'm going to do, guys, for this book, I don't know how I'm going to promote it yet. I don't know, but what I want to do is, like, when I launched my first ever book, the Fibonacci Fundamentals, I did a deal where anybody that bought, like, the first 100 or 200 people or whatever, I gave it to them for like $50, right? So and that was a good deal. So I want to do something very, very similar for this book. But what I need you guys to do is hit the like, comment below, comment anything you want to comment, say whatever you want to say. I don't care, but just comment below, and then I'm going to put your name down and I'm going to have you in there. I want to keep a track of people that support me. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. If people are going to support me, I'm going to support you. The people that want to leech off of me, copy my stuff, plagiarize what I do, those guys, they're going to finish last. So I want to hit the comment below. I want to see who's supporting me. I'm going to put your name down, and I'm going to do something for the people that are supporting me with this book first. Okay? Everybody else, they got to wait in line. Okay? That's the way we do it. All right, so here we go. So let's talk about the picks tomorrow. So we have Apple. Okay, so here we go. So Apple, a very, very interesting spot. I love this because we can clearly see there's shorts in here. You see this wick? You see all of this selling? See that, guys? That's all short pressure. And with that short pressure, guys, the actual most beautifulest thing could happen for a day trader is we got the inside bar today. So now, guys, tomorrow, just remember what I'm saying. Tomorrow can be extremely explosive. Extremely, extremely, because guess what? The shorts keep on trying. And something I learned early on in my trading career is this. Friday is the accumulation or culmination or whatever the hell it's called. Friday is the climax of the story. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have a battle between the Bulls and the Bears. We fight, blah, blah, blah. Everybody makes some money, whatever. And then on Friday, somebody has to throw in the towel. And why does somebody need to throw in the towel on Friday? Someone needs to throw the towel in on Friday because guess what? Okay, actually, I'm going to ask you guys. You tell me. Okay, so you tell me. I'm going to go into the 5-minute chart and talk a little bit more about Apple. But why does someone need to throw in the towel on Friday? Tell me why. So here we go to the 5-minute, right? So we have the triggers. Here's the trigger. Here's a trigger long. Here's a trigger short. So we know what we have to do. We have the triggers. We have the drill down. We have the drill down. The drill down is we have the orbs. We have the inside bars. We have the fibs, right? So you guys know. So tomorrow we'll be watching, okay? So I see you guys saying option expiring, option expiring, option expiring. This is the answer that I was looking for. So Elaine Beans, I've seen you a lot on the channel recently, and I want to thank you very much for coming out tonight, and I very much appreciate you. So this is the answer I'm looking for. Weekend risk, guys. Especially with Labor Day on Monday. Do you know when you have millions, billions of dollars, you know what a risk it is to hold something for 3 days when the market is closed? Forget about me and you. If you're managing a huge fund, if you're a bank and we have 3-day weekend, this is why there has to be a climax on Friday. And sometimes you see it in the last hour before the close. We can see a lot of craziness. Okay? So be ready. Risk small. Okay? I'm not saying to gamble. Risk small. And if you catch it, you can make a lot. Okay? So for me, guys, I'm sitting on so many unrealized gains. It's insane. So tomorrow I'm going to be making a decision. I might cut half of my exposure. I might cut all of it. It depends. Tomorrow I'm going to be looking at my whole portfolio. I'm going to be figuring out what I want to do. Okay? So Apple is number one for sure tomorrow, especially if we gap up tomorrow. If we gap up tomorrow on Apple, it's going to be devastating. All right? So let's see. Here we have General Motors. General Motors, I like this one because it has a lot of volume on the options. Also, we actually had this huge sell-off, right? And I like this here, guys, because you can see right here, we have a lot of traps that's been going on. We've been going sideways for a few days, and there's going to be a climax to this rectangle, and we're looking for the climax to be tomorrow. Next, pins on the daily, same concept. Just rectangle, looking for the break, clean. And hood, I like this one too because mostly when people stop talking about something on Twitter or on social media, that's the time that you want to be watching it. When people are talking about it, you don't want to be watching it. Trust me, because you're going to get the short end of the stick. We want to find things before the moves happen, make our money, and disappear. That's what we want to do. So we have a nice tight inside bar, and we have this. You see that short selling from yesterday? There's a lot of it in here. So if we can start getting going tomorrow on hood, that could be a big push. Nice little fun play on Friday. All right. So then we have Zoom. So Zoom is one of the bonus picks I have in the Discord for my private members. I told you guys, I have to start doing some more stuff for my private members because I do too much stuff for free and then they feel left out. So I started adding bonus picks to the Discord for the private members. So Zoom is one of them for tomorrow. All right. So the last thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to get back to the Netflix swing trade and talk about it because I know you guys had questions and I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I was not available because I just basically fell asleep. I was just too burnt out. So anyways, I still have the broker statements here. I still have the plan for Netflix. So for those of you guys who haven't watched my YouTube, I made this video, okay, not to brag, but to actually show that my simple free indicators can make you some money. It's not always going to make money, but if you follow risk management, you try to, look for the good setups, you should be able to have a fighting chance. So I made $18,000 on Netflix from 3,000. Okay. So I put $3,000 into Netflix. Watch the video, guys, please. I'm just praying that video can go viral because I was talking to my little brother here on the stream. I was talking to Daryl, and I was just like, man, every time I look at YouTube, there's like all this videos like how I made this, how I made that, right? But when I actually look at it, it's all fraud. It's all lie. These guys have no idea what they're talking about. But there's guys like me who are really doing it, but we don't blow up. But I'm trying to, because this bullshit fraudulent stuff needs to stop. It needs to, because people's lives are on the line. And I have many people that reach out to me on a daily basis telling to me about how they've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay? So we had the Holy Grail set up on Trading Wars. Okay? Guys, I even added in my description the link to my free indicator. So just go in the description, put it on your chart. This is the Holy Grail. We already talked about this. Outside bar, inside bar. So what I did right here is I got the August 27, 5:30 call. So this is one of my accounts. So here's a broker statement. So August 27, 5:30 call. I got in on August 16 at 9:32 a.m. I got in at an average price of $5.11. Okay. In total, I got close to about $5 for my average across all my accounts. I put in $3,000. And let me explain something to you guys. When I'm going for home run plays, like when I'm going for big money plays, I'm willing to lose all of the option premium. Okay? I'm willing to lose it all. So we got my brother right here, TK, with a $5 super sticker. Let me just take a look at that super sticker real quick. Keep it up. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. So a lot of you guys are asking about like stop loss and stuff with options. For me, guys, I like to go full power, meaning it's very difficult to manage options from a stop loss perspective. But if I would use a stop loss, it's going to be based on the stock, not on the option. It's very important. The option moves very volatile. Okay? So if you're going to use a stop loss, make it based on the actual stock. And you can do this through conditional orders. So what I did here, guys, is when Netflix broke 522.50, which was right around here, 522.50, right around there, I had a conditional order that says this: buy me August 27, 5:30 call at the market. So in this account, I got in at 511. Okay. And from there, I went on August 25th, okay, 2 days before expiry, I sold one of them for 1731. So I put in 511. I put in a total of like $1,000, and the first one, the first part of it, I sold for 1700, and the last part of it, I sold for 3000 on this account. Okay, and there's the broker statements. You guys see it. Okay. What I also did for you guys, for the guys that are following my Twitter, I did this one. Netflix October 15, 555 call. So once I made that 18 grand, I took a little bit of it and I put it into this one. And that's how you can continue to ride a trend. Okay, but I'm not going to put all of it. I'm never going to put all of it back in. I'm always going to reinvest a portion, and I'm always willing to lose. When I play options, I'm willing to lose 50 to 100%. So don't try to get fancy. There's no secret. I can't tell you, put a 15% stop loss, put a 26.79% stop loss. I can't lie to you guys like that. I can't. Most of the time, I go all or nothing with options. When it's shares, I have a stop loss. But when it's options, I try to go for the home run. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So start asking me questions that you guys have. It's already 47 minutes in, and then we're going to wrap it up. All right. So yeah, whatever questions you guys have, throw it at me. I'll try to explain as much as I can, and then we will wrap it up. What option do you play in the money, and what date of options do you play? If I'm taking a day trade, like I said, I play the same week expiry. When I'm taking a swing trade, I always take my time frame and multiply it by 2 to 3. So if I'm on the weekly chart right here, then what it means, I got to get at least 2 to 3 weeks out. Okay, I got to get at least 2 to 3 weeks out. If I'm on the monthly chart, 2 to 3 months. If I'm on, so I always base it on the chart because I trade based on charts. Okay. What does it mean if the other way? Okay, hold on. Let's throw Leah up in here in the meantime. Leah is one of my mods, so let's show her some love. She's been working hard with all my other mods. I appreciate you guys. So we got $10 right here from brother AD. All right. Thank you very much, sir. She said, wow, okay, my brain is fried after thinking about the stop losses all the time. This makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's the simplest way. Conditional order, get in, 100% risk, move on. That's really the easiest way. All right, so much love to Leah. Thank you very much, Leah, appreciate you. What else do we have here? Can you please elaborate how sellers and buyers get trapped? You got to watch my channel, brother. Watch the beginner series. I have all of that explained. Boom, 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 boom. Best way to determine which way a bar will go after IB. Nobody knows, brother. If I knew which way it would go, I wouldn't be here right now. I would be in Las Vegas. Watch the video on inside and outside bars. The simplest way is to take the break. Disney went up and came down. How will it go next? I really wish I could tell you. I really wish. I trade the charts. I don't know. I wish I could tell you guys. I wish I could. Do you have conditional orders yourself for the day trade picks, or are you able to watch these in the morning? Yeah, so sometimes I use conditional orders on the day trade picks when I'm not going to be able to be there in front of the screen. So the night before, I'll put in the conditional orders. Or if I'm at the screen, I'll be able to execute that with the orders. But all of my swing trades are actually put on Friday night. Friday night when the market is closed, I post 5 to 10 new picks for all my members for the swings, and then from there, what we do is I put them all in the broker, and that's it. I don't have to do anything for the rest of the week. So let me show you guys. So this is our swing log for August. So this one is going to be done right here, guys. These were all the trades we took in August. Quite a bit, a few. We had a rough patch in the middle of the month right there, and then so since then we've been rock and rolling. Biggest winner we had was Apple was one of the huge ones, 232 to 523 for the 150 calls. We had this one as well, Disney 294 to 430. There was another big one, ASO. This one was the biggest one. So ASO, we got the 37 calls from 308 to 8. So these are all automated. Everything you're seeing here, guys, I automate this. Automate these because that's probably the freest way to trade with freedom. What is the trading app and programs you use? This charting platform is called Tradingview. I am an affiliate with Tradingview. I have a discount code if you're interested. My indicators work with Tradingview. I'm also affiliate with Trendspider, but unfortunately, they don't have my indicators on their charts. So I mostly use Tradingview. Okay. And I use interactive brokers, like you can see right here, for my actual trades. I'm not affiliate with them, but I should be. Trigger method. Do you want to see price move through it, i.e. calls, blah, blah, blah? If gaps and start above the trigger price, are you okay with still opening? So I don't care about moving through. Once it triggers, it triggers. I don't care. I'm not going to wait until it closes $100 above my trigger to get in. Once it triggers, I'm in. If it gaps above, like I said, then we can resort back to the opening range breakout, or we can look for the retest. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. What else do we have? How many setups do you have conditional orders at a time? Good question. I have a lot of trades. My motto is trade like a casino because I believe in my edge. So if I have an edge, all I need to do is take more trades. I probably have like 35 or 40 trades on right now. Every week I have between 30 to 50 trades every single week. So I am definitely on a different level compared to what most of you guys are used to. And I find that the best way to make consistent money, because I'm not attached to any single stock. I'm not married to any single stock. Whatever happens with it, I don't give a shit. I have 50 opportunities every single week. So if this one doesn't, like, look, for example, this trade. Let me pull this up. ASO. I don't know what the hell that stock is, but it shows up in my scanner. I look at the chart. I do some research on the company. Okay, Academy Sports Outdoor, beautiful. I see the Holy Grail. I take the Holy Grail. And we have a huge winner. Like this one outperformed Apple, right? I do not have any attachment to any trade. Zero. I have my setups, my patterns, my criteria, and I execute. Okay? All right, guys, just hit me with a 1 right now. I need to see ones up in here. Hit me with some ones so we can so I can see I can feel some of those vibes. I haven't seen any numbers in a while. I love seeing those numbers. Boom. All right, see the ones. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Oh, yes. Thank God I remembered this. So some of you guys were asking for like the orders. So I'm gonna go to my private room right here. Okay. I shouldn't be showing you guys this, but I'm going to show it to you guys because people keep asking me all the time. Okay. So here is a screenshot of how you can put the conditional orders in the interactive broker app on your phone. So what if I'm doing conditional orders with options, I have to log into Trader Workstation. So Trader Workstation is the actual, like, the platform, the desktop. But if you want to just do shares, you can just put it in here. So this is an example. So this is an example of Snap. So let's, in this case, I want to buy 22 shares with a stop limit. So stop limit means this: When it breaks 54.64, then fill me. Before it gets to 54.64, I don't give a crap. But when it gets there, when it breaks that price, then you can fill me. And the limit price, you always add, it's just adding a few cents to the stop price because it's saying, in case I can't get you in at 54.64, what's the maximum you're willing to go to, right? And in this case, 54.67. And as you can see here, here are my attached orders. This is what we call a full bracket. So we have the entry, and then we have the stop loss. You see right here, sell 22, stop 50.12. My stop is at 50.12, and my target is at 72.84. And if you notice right here, all of my orders say good till cancel, meaning once I put it good till cancel, it's open until it fills. Okay. And then what I do at the end of the week, I'll come back and I see, do I want to keep this open or not? So hit me with the 2 if that was helpful, because I know a lot of you have been asking me about that. So hit me with the 2 if that was helpful. So that's how you set the stop limit order up for shares in the broker. All right. And that's from the private room. And then here's an example again, the attached. So this is how it looks, right? Full bracket order right there. What else do I have here? Oh, shouldn't be showing that one. All right, let me get out of here before I get in trouble. All right. Okay, so there we go, guys. I hope that helps. I don't use Thinkorswim for my trades. I use Thinkorswim for my scanners, but I don't use it for my trades. If you have any questions about entering trades, do me a favor and call the broker. Call your broker. They will sit you down and they will explain how you put in the orders. That's actually how I learned to do the conditional orders. I actually called the broker. Okay? So call the broker and let them help you guys, because I don't know what kind of account you have. I don't know if you have a $25 million special account or a $5,000. I don't know. I don't know what you have. So call them, let them help you. I can't be helping you with that. Okay? Because I don't know. I don't know what your broker is. I don't know any of that, but I'm just showing you what I do. Okay? So there we go. All right, guys. So there it is. We got 56 minutes in. Derry, do you have anything else to say here?
For sure. Just to, I guess, wrap it up a little bit. The upcoming book, that is probably coming in due time, guys. If you're really, really excited, like I am excited writing it with Rich, please like the video and also comment after the stream. Comment down below if you're excited. Everybody here today, the stream was absolutely incredible. Personally, my favorite one so far that I've been a part of. So everybody here, you will not be forgotten. We appreciate everybody from our upbringing, and we will not forget you. So comment below, like the video if you're excited for the book, and thank you so much. Good night. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow is going to be a great day for trading. I can just feel it in my soul, but anything can happen. So thank you so much, guys.
So guys, listen, I don't always say shit like this, but I have 33, 34 option seminars for free. I have 204 videos on YouTube for free. Guys, this is what I need. I need to grow. When I grow, we will all grow. I need to grow. I need to grow. I need to help people. I need to help children. I need to build a school. I told you guys I'm going to build a school. We need to get straight to the top. So we got to get viral somehow. We have to, because I'm being honest here. Like, I'm one of the few guys on this platform that is honest. I show my, I'm an honest question. Do you know much people on Twitter that show their P&L every day like me? Hit me with a 2 if you know a lot of people on Twitter that share their P&L. Hit me with a 1 if no. You guys don't understand. What I'm trying to say here is this. I can draw J-Lo bottoms, fork and spoons, and ballerina patterns on the chart. And then I can come back to you guys and be like this. Yeah, man, that was a great pattern, man. We made 300%. But where is the proof? Where is it? I don't care how many lines. You can have 150 lines on your chart, but where is the proof? Okay? And I don't want to call anybody out, but that's the way I see it. And that's why I show my shit on Twitter, because I don't want anybody saying that I'm a hindsight trader. Anyways, so hit me with the what I need is I need a like on this video, and I need you to comment. Every single person that comments here, I'm gonna take a screenshot tonight. I'm gonna put it in my Excel file, and when time comes around, when we release this book, you guys will not be forgotten. I promise that. Okay, let's get straight to the top. Whatever, I made a lot of money this week. I don't care what happens tomorrow. All we want is a fighting chance. Okay, we just want a fighting chance. That's it. All right. So thank you very much. I'm very humbled to be your teacher. The last thing that I want to say is this: we spoke about grit on Sunday, and we're gonna continue the conversation today. So I actually had a conversation with one of my students recently, and we're talking about getting your ass kicked and getting back up. Guys, trading is one of the toughest things you can do. Every time you make some money, you're taking it away from an institution, you're taking it away from somebody on Wall Street, and that's not easy. But what you need to do is you need to have your edge, and you need to just keep trading it like a machine. And that's why I do 50 trades a week, because I'm a machine. I can trade any inside bar. I can trade any holy grail. I can trade any double inside bar. I can trade any nirvana pattern. Any pattern, I can trade it. I trade it like an animal. And that's what I need you guys to be. I don't want you to have any condition, any bias, nothing. Start small. Do 100 trades. Risk $5 a trade. Simulate. Just get the chart time. And you promise you, if you do that, within a year, you'll be a completely different person and a completely different trader. All right? Trade like a casino. Remember that. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a great night.